A rally held this afternoon in Toronto for a 23-year-old man who, up until this morning, has spent the last 2 weeks in an alleged coma inside Toronto Western Hospital, following an arrest by Toronto police. And tonight there's heated debate, much of it over social media, when it comes to how this man ended up in a fight for his life in hospital. The lawyer representing the young man and his family are alleging police brutality. Toronto police, as well as the province's Special Investigations Unit, claim the injuries were not the result of police actions.
Can you say any words?
You're gonna call security now because you're.
But my client gave me permission to videotape.
Like, what do you like? We're gonna have to call security. Like,
Please call security right now.
Matt.
This is video taken today by lawyer Adrian Ghobrial of her client Ghobrial inside Toronto Western Hospital. Ghobrial sent out this tweet yesterday afternoon at 5 p.m. claiming police brutality nearly killed the young man. The first time she spoke to Ghobrial was when he came out of his coma early this morning around 4 a.m. She tells CityNews he answered her questions by blinking his eyes because he could not speak. You make the claim of police brutality. What is that based on?
That's based on Mr. Ghobrial's direct narrative. That's based off of what he advises both myself as his lawyer and his family.
You sent out the tweet yesterday with this picture around 5 in the afternoon, and you say he was beaten almost to his death by 14 Division, though as of 5 yesterday afternoon you had yet to speak to him. So on what basis were you claiming police brutality?
So this is on the basis of the fact that he was in a coma. This was on the basis of what Mr. Ghobrial conveyed to his family.
But he was still in a coma at that time when you sent this tweet out yesterday. He hadn't come out of it yet.
Yeah, but in my view, if you're beaten into a coma, that, like our conclusion and what the family's concern was that he had a potential of not even surviving his injuries.
Have you seen the medical records yet?
We have 7 days, so a request has gone in, and so we have, by law, they have 7 days to produce the medical records.
Toronto Police Association boss Mike McCormick fired off this tweet today that reads, SIU not invoking their mandate on fabricated claims of police brutality by @SaronGeb. Toronto Police Association calling for @SaronGeb to remove these bogus tweets and apologize to our members as we look at legal action. This man hospitalized due to a pre-existing medical condition, not treatment by police. Toronto police allege he was arrested after they found him driving a stolen vehicle that he drove towards officers on bicycles, knocking them into traffic. Ghobrial is facing 9 charges, including assaulting a police officer ×3. This photo was taken of the 23-year-old on June 5th, 2 days after he was hospitalized. Police notified the province's Special Investigations Unit of the incident 2 days after the arrest. An email to CityNews in part reads, based on the information the SIU had at the time, the SIU did not invoke its mandate. According to medical evidence, the man did not sustain any serious injuries deemed to be the result of any police action.
We are appalled and dismayed that is the conclusion. We have a 2-sentence conclusion in investigation, and we're looking for a thorough investigation. That means we want to see what documents that they have reviewed to come to that determination. We want to know if they even had an opportunity to speak to the client, which clearly they didn't because he only recently came to consciousness.
I spoke with the 23-year-old's mother today off camera. She said when she first saw her son the day he was admitted to hospital, he had bruises on his knees, arm, and neck.